What the fuck happened tonight? What the fuck? Yo, I'm back. RF back with another recap. Not the insane UFC 269. What the fuck happened tonight? Had crazy moments. We had crazy knockouts. Just a fun card all around. And yeah, let's. Well, I keep talking about it and we're not recapping it. So, before I get into the recap, like the video if you like the video, dislike if you dislike it, I can still see it, and yeah, all that beautiful shit. And besides that, let's get into the recap, man. What the fuck happened today? First fight on the card: Jillian Robertson versus Peshawar. Well, my pick of not Robertson went well. Peshawar looked good on the feet until she got taken down, and then she kinda sucked. She was looking good, and then she wasn't. Not much to say about this fight, more than about 2.5 minutes of it being on the feet. Then Jillian got a takedown and just wrestled her until she got on the back and got the rear naked choke. And the shit thing about the rear naked choke was Peshawar was going for her eyes, trying to get out of it, which is like fucked up. Don't do that. But yeah, she was trying to attack Jillian for eyes during the submission, rear naked choke, trying to get out of it by going after her eyes. It's like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you doing that shit? Hey, come on. You're a professional fighter, you're better than that. But obviously she ain't better than that, so it is what it is, man. Yeah, Jillian did exactly what I knew she would do if she won this fight, and that was just out-wrestle her, get it to the ground and get a sub in. Peshawar has never been known for good wrestling. She's known for being durable on the feet and hitting hard back. And she looked good on the feet, busting up Jillian's nose a little bit, but second if I got to the ground, it was over. I tried to look like smart and go for the big dog. Moving down to about plus 270, I guess, because of the weight miss and all that. But still, the big dog I tried to call, and it bit me. So, not great picking on my part there, but it is what it is. Yeah, Jillian Robertson back in the win column. After losing, 2 in a row? Yeah, losing 2 in a row to good competition, Talia Santos and Marina Maverick. But she comes back here and looks good. Her striking is still very, what's the right term she use? Needs to develop. But besides that, she's a really good fucking grappler. And now all she has to do is get some striking, and she can be, I don't want to say scary, but interesting in the division, to say the least. She's still very young. She's only, I think, 26. 26. So she's still very young. If she can just get some striking, she's good. And I'm trying to look who she could or should fight next. Marina Akapova. That would be a fun one. Akapova and Jillian Robertson. That would be fun. Be a good step up for Robertson and Akapova. Yeah, I like that fight. And then for Peshawar, she might get cut after the shit she did. Missed weight the day before and then goes after her eyes. That's fucked up, man. You can't do that shit. That's fucked up. But, yeah, man. Peshawar is a bitch. Peshawar is a fucking bitch for what she did. And Jillian Robertson took it like a champ. She's Canadian, so she's nice as fuck. She does not give a fuck about the eye thing or the weight miss. So respect Jillian Robertson. She seems real cool, and she got the dub. Good win for her. Fuck you, Peshawar. Fuck you. Good win for Jillian Robertson. I picked her wrong to begin the card. Wonderful, wonderful. Now, next fight was a fight that went nothing like I expected. Tony Kelly versus Randy Costa. Where do I start? What is wrong with Randy Costa? Like, I get the Yanez fight you're gonna lose, but that's Adrian Yanez. But why the fuck are you losing to Tony Kelly? You should not be losing to Tony fucking Kelly. Like, I don't get why you're losing to Tony Kelly. Yeah. You looked so good in your 2 or 3? What was it? Your 2 fights after your debut, Boston Salmon and Johnny Newsome, you looked great in. But ever since then, you against Yanez, you looked good in round 1, just you gassed. In this fight, you didn't even gas, bro. You didn't even gas, bro. You just gave up. And to recap the fight, round 1 was pretty much Tony holding him against the fence, easily winning 10-9. And in round 2, he attacked the body of Costa, dropped him, and jumped in for the finish. He jumped in for the finish. Yeah. Seems like Costa's main 2 weaknesses are gassing out and his body. His body just seems really weak. I don't know why. His body just seems very, very weak. Yeah, it's really fucking weird. Like, why is he? If he could get his gas tank and his body strength up, he'd be pretty good. But right now, both those things are just so bad for him. And props to Tony Kelly for knowing that and fucking working off of that. Yeah, man. Randy, if you get your body and your fucking cardio up, you'd be pretty good in that division. You have power, you have skill, you just don't have a tough body. Or, hell, you might not even have a tough mentality, bro. Like, that was a heartless performance. Like, you came in minus 200 and looked terrible. Props to Tony Kelly, man. Looked good. After a year off, coming back, looked great. I'm not gonna give him a fight idea because I really don't fucking know or care. But he looked fucking good. He looked really good. And Costa, that's 2 in a row now, 6-3. If you lose your next one, you might be packing your bags. And everyone likes Randy Costa, just he doesn't show up sometimes. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Yeah. But it is what it is, man. I picked Costa like a lot of people did, and he shit the bed. Beautiful. Yeah. Costa needs a good rebound. He needs to fight a lesser ranked guy like an Eddie Wineland or Luis Samoka, someone like lesser skill wise or just older. If he can't win there, then he's done. So, great performance by Tony Kelly. Did exactly what he had to do to win. And Randy, I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. Good job by the big dog and Tony Kelly. After that, the fucking Wizard, baby. Versus Derek Minner. He's back. The English. The Tapoya fight was a fluke. I think we all can agree with that now. The little Tapoya fight was a fluke. Like, how do you keep this guy off you? You just can't. You really just fucking can't. To break down the fight, it's the Ryan Hall fight, so it was just a lot of rolling and a lot of grappling. Round 1 was pretty weak. The only like big strikes that landed were in round 1 by Derek Minner. He landed a beautiful uppercut on Hall as Hall went in for a knee and clipped him. Almost knocked out, but we know Ryan Hall, he'll do his rolls and shit and roll himself out of danger. And that's what he did here. He rolled himself out of danger, and then for round 2 and 3, all he did was grapple. He went for a shit ton of submissions and got the decision. Ryan Hall might not seem like a lie, and his fights might be boring, but man, you gotta respect him, bro. It's hard to not respect him, because he will rip your legs off if you don't. Thinking about a fight idea for the Wizard. Andre Feely would be a fun one. Nate Landwehr would be interesting. I don't think you give him a really good guy yet. I think you still give him lesser guys. Damon Jackson would be cool. Sung Ho Choi would be insane. And yeah, give us Sung Ho Choi and Ryan Hall. That would just be the craziest fucking. That fight would be insane. But we all know Ryan Hall, he'll be off for probably about another 2 months. He came back pretty quick after this fight, so good for him. It looks like he's gonna be active again, because as I know, he has no injuries, big injuries. Every fighter has an injury, but he has no injuries at the moment. So he will probably see him by February, March. But yeah, he's back. And for Derek Minner, his game plan coming into this fight was fucking stupid. He tried to wrestle with Ryan Hall. Huh? Yeah, that sounds as smart. It sounds as smart from when I say it as it was in the cage. You tried to wrestle with Ryan Hall. Not too high on the IQ points there, buddy. But I kinda gotta remember who his coach is. James Krause, who's been getting a lot of shit lately from a former fighter. Not gonna name names, but a former fighter saying James didn't help them train for a fight and just lazy, like James does not care. So Glory is not looking too hot at the moment. Their fight, like, not to go off topic, but Glory does not seem like that good of a camp. There's only like 2 good fighters there, Jeff Molina and fucking Grant Dawson, and even Grant Dawson ain't that fucking good. So it's like, kinda picking out scraps to find a fighter. So I don't know. Glory's not looking too hot lately. James Krause, from what everyone says a great coach, but if some shit on a former fighter's thing is true, he could be in deep shit. But that's a different story for a different time. Derek Minner, we'll get another fight, but I don't think he's that good. Wizard, baby, he's back and better than ever. Ryan Hall, and the scorecards were like 30-27, 30-26, and like 29-27, shit like that. Pretty easy for the Wizard. But yeah, Ryan Hall, baby, he's back. Let's go. After that, a terrible fight. Not on paper, it should have been a good fight. In reality, the fight was fucking terrible. And that fight was Ern Blanchfield versus Miranda Fear the Maverick. Not much to fear here, folks. Okay, Maverick looks dog shit. Marina Maverick has no takedown defense, is what we've learned. And yes, these two women are still extremely young, 24 and 22. But still, to not have that bad a takedown defense already is like, oh, damn. Not good. Not good at all. Yeah, all Blanchfield did was grapple her for 3 rounds. 30-27 Blanchfield easily. All she did is grapple her. Not much to say. Blanchfield looks good. In her first fight against Alpart, she wrecked her Alpart, but not a good win. But this is a good win. Brandon Maverick, not beat in the UFC till now. She dominated her. She ran through her. No disrespect to Miranda Maverick, but girl, you gotta get some fucking takedown defense. You look fucking terrible. And I like Miranda Maverick. I picked her to fucking win. She looked terrible, man. Like, it was a really bad performance. I get it. Oh, you'll get in there. Like, by the way, for anyone who says that about one of my, I just impaired. You get in there. If I shut the fuck up. Yeah, fuck it. You're stupid. But nah, man. Marina has no takedown defense. Fear the takedown. Fuck. And there's no shit towards Blanchard either. She fucking fought great. I think she probably went perfect on takedowns. Yeah, no disrespect to her at all. She looked great. And if I had to give a fight idea for her, Macy Barber. The fight that was supposed to happen until Barber pulled out. Man, women's flyweight keeps getting better and better prospects-wise. Casey O'Neill, Manon Fierro, Akapova looked great in her last fight. Blanchfield, Cortez, Lipsky looked great in her last fight. That division's stacked in the bottom of it. To the top of it's terrible. From 10 to 1, the only good fighter is Andrade. Even that she's leaving the division, go back down. So from 10 to 1, you got no one. It's like, oh, shite. But, that's how the cookie crumbles, I guess. Maverick did not look good. She needs to go back and train wrestling badly. Really need to train wrestling. And Blanchard looked great. So, great performance by Blanchard. I got that wrong. 1 and 3 to start off the card. I love it. But, yeah. Blanchfield, great performance. All the respect. After that, a fight that went not long but pretty predictable. Andre Muniz versus Eric Yaboy Anders. Went exactly as predicted. Muniz got the takedown quick and got an arm. Thank you, Eric, for tapping before your arm went bye-bye. But, yeah. He was smart. He tapped before he could have lost his arm. Like Jacare. But, the main story coming out of this fight, Muniz looks good. Muniz looks like a real fucking guy, real deal. He should be ranked. He should be ranked. Or be fighting a ranked guy next. He looks good. His grappling, we've not seen, I don't remember much of his striking. But, he looks good. I'm trying to look for a good fight in the rankings for him. Brad Tavares, I guess. He's not the most exciting fight in the world, but Brad Tavares or Kelvin Gastelum, and I don't think Gastelum would even take that fight, let alone fucking they would offer that fight. So I say, why not Brad Tavares, who's ranked 11th? So why not? That'd be a fun fight. That'd be a real fun fight. Muniz did call out Darren Till, but Darren Till already probably has a fight against Uriah Hall. So, kind of off table now. I think that's a reach up anyway. So, why not Brad Tavares? Yeah, Muniz looks good, man. Muniz looks real good. What the fuck did I just do? Hold on, I fucked. There we go. I fucked some shit up real quick, but I'm back. Yeah. Mooney's looks good. Like, besides Derek Brunson and maybe Jack Hermanson, there's really not a real grappler at middleweight. And Muniz is that grappler. He's fucking Brazilian. Those motherfuckers grapple since the second they're born. So, yeah. And then for your boy Anders, yeah, he'll fight again. He wins, he loses, he wins twice, he loses. He'll be around for a while. He'll still be around. Who does he fight next? I don't know. Someone fun. Maybe that Dupuis guy. I don't fucking know. Great performance by Muniz. Yeah, predictable, but good. No one does that to Eric Anders, man. Not many people can do that to Eric Anders. Good performance by Muniz. After that, speaking of fucking middleweights who look good, Bruno Silva. Damn, bro. He ran through Jordan Wright. Oh, literally, the fight was what, 2 minutes? A minute and a half. All he did was, they really didn't do much until Silva got up against the cage and just teed off on Jordan Wright and sent him to the ground. This Bruno Silva kid looks fucking crazy good also. On the same card, both of these young Brazilian guys have looked great. Bruno Silva and Muniz both fucking dominant tonight. Who should Bruno? I think you could give Silva a ranked guy, but at this point, who do you give him? I think you give him a guy who's not ranked, but close to being ranked. So maybe like Jocko. That'd be interesting. Yeah, give him like Jocko or some shit. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun one. Yeah. This Bruno Silva guy looked fucking good. And for Jordan Wright, not too fucking hard to predict. Anyone who thought he was gonna be something in the UFC is stupid. He's fun. He's fun to watch. I'll give him that. He's fun to watch. But yeah, not much substance, I guess would be the right term to describe him. Not much substance. He's a round one fighter. And whenever he fights someone good, he loses. Whenever he fights some kind of shit, he wins. So, I don't know. I don't think he's that good personally, but whatever. Bruno Silva, on the other hand, looks great. Him and Muniz, man. Tonight was the night of middleweights, I guess. Yeah, respect to Silva, man. Great performance. After that, we start with the line of bangers on paper, and we started with a fight that was a banger. Tai Bam Bam Tuivasa versus Augusto Sakai. Exactly how I predicted, just in round 2 instead of round 1. Round 1 was, they traded, but really half of it was just them hugging against the fence. And then in round 2, 38 seconds, Tai clipped him a little bit, and then rushed him, and then fucking just teed off on Sakai and knocked him out cold. Didn't even look like he hit him that hard, but he just flatlined him. Augusto Sakai ain't that good. Like, I don't get why he's even in the UFC, let alone ranked. He's not that good. I'm trying to find a fight for Bam Bam. Tybura? Shamil? Walt Harris? I don't know, something fun like that. Yeah, because he's gonna be ranked now. And Sakai hopefully loses his ranking. He ain't that good. He shouldn't be ranked to begin with. But it is what he is in that case. Bam Bam is back, baby. Bam Bam is fucking back, and who isn't happy about that? And Gusto Sakai. If we're being honest. Yeah, man, Ty's back. He had that. He had the ups and he had the downs after the JDF fight. He dropped 2 more in a row. He took a year off and got back. Came back angry, bro. Came back angry, ready to fuck shit up, and that's what he did. He fucked shit up. And 4 knockouts in a row now. Props to Bam Bam, baby. Yeah, not much to say, man. No, Gusto Sakai ain't that good. Who does Sakai fight next? Who's good in Bellator? He can go back to Bellator. He's not that good. Like, I've never looked at Gusto Sakai like, yeah, that guy's good. He could be something. I knew he was not gonna beat Overeem. I knew he was not gonna beat Jorginho. I didn't think he was gonna beat Ty. He lost to Blagoy. It's like, come on, this guy ain't good. But whatever. Not good. Not good. But Ty Tuivasa is good. Bam Bam, baby, let's go. Flatlined him. After that, a fight that was kind of crazy at the beginning, but kind of watered down towards the end. Dominic, the Dominator, Cruz versus Pedro Munoz. Wow. I'll start off by saying round 1, about halfway through, Cruz got dropped bad, but recovered great. And after he got dropped twice, actually, he came back after losing round 1 and came back and won round 2 and 3 to get the decision, a unanimous 29-28. Great, that Dominic Cruz, man, he recovers like a fucking maniac. Like, he's up there for one of the greatest of all time for a reason, man. He's good. He's very good. I don't, like, the thing with Cruz is, though, I don't think he's gonna be a champion again. I think he's getting old and he's getting rotten in the tooth, I guess. I don't know how the saying goes. But he's getting a little up there. Could he still beat some of the ranked guys? Yeah, but is he really gonna beat a Piotr Jan, a Corey Sandhagen, Marab? No, sadly, no. Of course he can beat a Pedro Munoz, a Marlon Vera, an Jermaine Sterling, but is he really gonna beat one of those guys I named? No. I wouldn't count on it. And like, yeah, he's now ranked, he's probably gonna be ranked 7th. Who could he fight? Well, Aldo would be cool, but I would probably say Font. Saying it, either Font or he won't fight down, though. I think he probably won't fight down in the division. So like Marlon Vera, Marlon Moraes, they're like off the table. So I guess Rob Font, or nah, I don't think he would fight for Rob. Yeah, probably Rob Font. And I think he probably wins that fight. That'd be a fun fight night main event. But think Cruz, he takes off so long in between fights. Even the takeoff between this and the Casey Kenny fight. Kenny fight was in March. It's December. So, I don't know. Cruz is a legend. He recovered greatly, but yeah, I don't think he's gonna be champion again. What do I know? Obviously not much from how my main card picks went. But yeah, Cruz is a legend, man. And then for Pedro, can't really do much. If you can't finish the guy, what else can you really fucking do, man? What else can you do? Maybe Pedro can fight like Song Yadong. Maybe something like that. That'd be fun. Pedro doesn't suck. I'm not gonna fucking get crazy with that, but I don't know. I've never looked at Pedro Munoz as this top guy. Like, yeah, he beat Cody Garbrandt. Yeah, he beat Rob Font back in the day. But besides that, who has he really beat? His best win is Cody Garbrandt. Besides that, who has he beat? Who has he lost to? He doesn't seem like he can really hang with the top-ish of guys, if you ask me. That's what I think, though. I don't know. Like I said, I never looked at him as the top guy in the division. Like, whenever he fought a guy who was not terrible, it was he lost to somehow. Jimmy Rivera, Aljo, Edgar, Aldo, now Cruz. So I don't know. He probably won't move down the rankings too much. He'll probably drop to 9th. And yeah, not much more to say than that. Pedro, man. Back to back O's. Dom Cruz, good recovery, great comeback. And fight Aldo. Nah, I think he'll fight Rob Font. Good fight. After that, and Cruz got fight of the night, by the way. Cruz and Pedro got fight of the night. Now the fight, the most controversial decision, I guess. Even though I think it's a pretty cut and dry decision. Josh Emmett versus Dan Ige. I think this decision was pretty easy. Round 1, Emmett dropped him early, and then pretty much laid on top of him for the rest of the round. So obviously he took round 1. Round 2, I'm trying to remember this. Ige outstruck him, and then in round 3, it was very close. You could score either guy, but I scored it for Emmett, 29-28. People were saying, "Oh, that's a robbery." Close fight ain't a robbery. I really don't see giving a fight to Ige, personally. I think it's kind of clear to give it to Emmett. Not because I'm biased and I picked Emmett, I just think it's kind of like, are you really gonna argue over this? I think it's kind of clear. But whatever, that's what I think. Yeah, Emmett, man, back after another year break. We'll see him, maybe around November next year. Fuck. I like Emmett. I think he's good. 4-5 winning streak now, and I think they should rebook his fight for Arnold Allen that was booked at the beginning of last year, but Emmett got hurt. So why not fucking him and Arnold Allen, man? Give Arnold Allen a good challenge, I guess would be the best way to describe it. Because Arnold Allen's right. Has he even really had a tough fight? Sadiq Yusuf? Ooh, scary. Ooh, spooky looking Sadiq Yusuf. Not even that good. Yeah, he's very fought no one that good. But yeah, fuck it, give Josh Emmett, Arnold Allen, let's do it, baby. Yeah. And then for Ige, kind of like what I was saying with Pedro Munoz, I really never looked at this guy as a top guy. Like, if you look at who he's beaten, who he lost to, yeah, he can beat a Gavin Tucker, but he ain't beating a Korean Zombie or Calvin Kattar. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe him against Burgos next, I don't know. Or Caceres. Something fun. Let's do some fun shit. Yeah. A great performance, great fight. Emmett looked good, and we'll probably see him in November next year. Motherfucker takes 60 years off after every fight. Great fight, and great prelims. Like, you had a dud or two in the Blanchfield and Kelly fight. Even the Kelly fight wasn't bad. But besides that, you had great fights. Cruz and Pedro won 5-9. Who doesn't love Tai Tuivasa? Josh Emmett and Ige's fun. Silva and Mooney's look good. Ryan Hall. Like, great prelims. Could throw a title fight on top of those prelims. Throw a good fight on top of those prelims. That's a fight night. Throw a good main and co-main over those over that. You got a fight night. What? that was just the appetizer to the main course, which was the main card, which, holy shit, we got a lot to talk about. And we start off with the real main event, the Sugar Show! Just like I said last on the breakdown, gonna be the thumbnail of the video, him knocking Paiva out, which he did, and which this is gonna be the thumbnail, and doing his thing, 16-0, man. Let's get it, baby. Get him a ranking, and get him a fight in those rankings. A bad, sad thing, I hope he doesn't fight fucking Adrian Yanez. I think that's kind of moving backwards. I really think that's moving backwards logically. Yeah, I think that's kind of shit booking if you do that fight. Cause why would, like, you already done the prospect versus prospect thing with Yanez, let alone already him against Costa. Let Yanez do his own thing. Have Yanez fight Edgar, have Sean fight Marlon, bro. Marlon Moraes. You know, hell, if you want to get fucking crazy with it, have him and fucking Cheeto run it back. Like, have him and Cheeto run it back. People want to see that fight. People want to see a real winner to that fight. Let's be honest, the first fight was a fluke. No injury, who knows what happened. Let him and Cheeto run it back, or have him fight Marlon Moraes, because he's going to get a ranking. He's going to take number 15 from Cody Stamann. Who the fuck cares about Cody Stamann? That guy hasn't been relevant in like 4 years. So, I don't know, that's the way I think about it. You can call me biased or not, fucking he looked great. Well, I don't know how I'm biased, but then he looked fucking great. This is his best performance since the Wineland fight. Yeah, against Almeida and Motino, he looked a little flat. He didn't look as deadly as he did before, but now he looked angry, and plus he was injured. He looked angry and injured in this fight. He didn't play around. If he had the opportunity to finish him, he finished him. He didn't play around in this fight. He didn't do the walk-off shit. He just beat him. And now, like I said, Marlon Moraes or Vera. And then for Paiva, man, respect. Everyone knew you were going to lose, but at least you showed up. Good job, kid. Hell, I'll even give you some respect. Who could you fight next? I'll even give you a good fight. How about Casey Kenny, I guess. I don't know, someone like that. Okay, let's get crazy. Casey Kenny. I don't know. Respect to Paiva, man. He showed up. He got his ass beat, but he showed up. At the end of the day, can't really complain. Sugar Show, baby, 16-0, the GOAT. And yeah, one of my 2 locks of the card actually won. I'll get to the second one later. But the Sugar Show, 16-0. Marlon, Cheeto, or Moraes, where you at? Let's go. After that, speaking of guys who want to fight Sean O'Malley, Cody Garbrandt. Why does this guy suck at fighting? The fight went exactly how I expected it. Cody got his ass beat. I picked Cody out of pure bias, and he got his ass beat. Why does Cody Garbrandt suck at fighting? What? He's not even old. He's fucking 30. Why does he suck at fighting? I'm so fucking confused by this shit. Why is he dog shit at fighting now? Like, I watched the fucking Cruz fight last night or 2 nights ago. He looked good. Where the fuck's that guy? I'm so fucking confused by this dumb motherfucker. Why is he dog shit now? Remember when he was rumored to fight Figueiredo? Thank fuck that fight didn't happen. Figueiredo would have ripped his brains out. So now in his last 6 fights, he's 1-5. Since 2016, since 2017, he's won 1 fight. And I'm a Cody Garbrandt fan. I like the motherfucker, but he's not good anymore. I don't get it. TJ, he really could have knocked him out in round 1. But still, the rematch he got crushed. Pedro crushed him. He beat Assunção. Big fucking deal. Rafael fucking Assunção. And Rob Font didn't even try that hard and beat him. And Kai Kara-France used him as a fucking condom. Why is he bad now? I'm so confused. At this point, you have a good reason to cut him. He looked garbage. And as a garbage fan, this is tough love, man. This is tough love. I love Cody Garbrandt. I've been a fan of him for years. But he's just not good anymore. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But that's how the cookie crumbles, man. And now we talk about the guy who flatlined him, Kai Kara-France. What great performance. No, not much else to say besides great performance. He did what he had to do. He just knocked him out. Not much else to say. He knocked him out. Kai Kara-France now could easily make a case for a title. I don't think he will get a title shot. I like him against Alex Perez or Oscar Askarov, but I don't think he's that bad. He looks like the real deal. He has power. He's at City Kickboxing, which is a great gym, and yeah. I don't know. I think I don't know. Flyweight's in a weird position now because the Figgy Moreno fight's kind of bullshit. I think everyone agrees it should be Oscar Askarov, but they're giving it to Figgy because reasons. Trilogy, it will sell better. I don't fucking know. Yeah. Kai Kara-France looks good. He's definitely a top guy at the division now. Anyone who tries to act like he ain't just a flying. Perez or Oscar Askarov is a fight to make. And Cody, man, you have 3 options. I have 2 or 3. Either in option A, take some time off and relax. Think about life. Think about how if you're really willing to do this. Second option, take a little time off, come back around summer next year at the weight class you feel most comfortable. If it's flyweight, fight at a lower ranked flyweight. If it's bantamweight, fight Sugar or Frankie Edgar. Hell, if it's fucking featherweight, just get crazy, bro. Do what is best for you. If you lose that fight, maybe hang it up. Go to Bellator. Because it does not seem like the UFC is where you should be anymore. And I like you, Cody, but man, you need a break. Great performance by Kai Kara, and yeah, Cody, man, what's wrong? After that, a fight that sucked, and I won't waste much time on it because it sucked. Neal versus Ponzinibbio. Boring. Easily should have not been on the main card. I still think this should have been Cruz on the main card. I don't know why they picked this fight over Cruz or Emmett, but it is what it is. Yeah, Neal just did better. He just outstruck Pons, and it looked better. Pons looked very flat in this fight. He looked very, very flat. He looked, I don't know, he just didn't look like Pons. And then for Neal, he finally gets a win, even though I think he beat Neal Magny. But, and by the way, this was a split decision. I think it's a clear Neal won. I don't know how you score the fight for Pond. Whatever. Yeah, Neal versus Michael Chiesa. Maybe. I guess that'd be interesting. And then Pond, maybe rebound against, oh, fuck, man, if you find that unranked guy, what does that actually prove, though? I don't know. Pons is in a weird spot. He might be done. The great run of Pons might have been fucked up by injuries and health, man. We'll never know. But if he can't get back on track in the next fight, he might be done. Good fight, good furnace by Joff Neal. Not a great fight, but he did what he had to do to win. He just didn't. He actually fought. Pons fought flat. Very, very flat. Not a good fight. Yeah. Marquesa would be a fun fight. Just saying. Good performance by Neal. But now we get to the the greatest upset in MMA history. This might be the longest segment on one fight in my video's history. Juliana Pena versus Amanda Nunes. What the fuck happened? I guess we start off with Valentina's now confirmed the greatest female fighter in the world. No, even though fucking, if this is anything about what's gonna happen in 2022, Val's fucked. Well, we're not talking about Val right now. We're talking about the chokiness, man. What the fuck happened here? How did Amanda lose, man? So in round 1, Nunes leg kicked her that made her fall on her ass, and then she push kicked her that made her fall down. Then she jumped in her guard and just laid on her. Took round 1 easily. And then in round 2, it's like she was not prepared for what Nunes brought to her. Pena was outstriking her. As weird as that sounds, Pena was outstriking Nunes. What the fuck happened? I'm fucking speechless at this shit. Juliana fucking Pena is the UFC champion. What the fuck? So, to continue where I was going with the recap, so Pena, I guess, hurt Nunes, and then Nunes went for a sloppy takedown, didn't get it. Pena ends up on her back, and Nunes taps to her weak, not even locked in rear naked choke. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? I'm speechless. Now, hours later, I'm still speechless. I don't know what to even say. How do you recap this fight without... What the fuck? Nunes ain't my... After that, Nunes ain't my goat anymore. And the biggest losers of this might be the UFC. Because they want... What the UFC thought was going to happen was Nunes going to run through her, and then Kayla Harrison was going to fight Nunes. Now, why the fuck would Kayla Harrison fight Nunes? She just fucking lost to Juliana Pena. If I'm Harrison, I'm just going to Bellator. I'll go fight fucking Cyborg. Nunes is a joke now. And unless she comes back and wrecks Pena in the rematch, which most likely she will, but still, this is the black spot on her record now. You just lost to Juliana fucking Pena. How? How the fuck? So you're telling me fucking Felicia Spencer can't beat her, Megan Anderson can't beat her, Jermaine Sterling, Holly Holm, Chris Cyborg, Valentina Shevchenko, Ronda Rousey, Miesha Tate can't beat her, but Juliana Pena can? What? How? What the fuck? You're really trying to tell me that all those people I just named, Cyborg, Holm, Rousey, Shevchenko, all these Hall of Fame fighters couldn't do it, but Juliana Pena can. What? That, if Newman would have lost to Cyborg, Holm, Shevchenko, and a trilogy, then it would have been okay. It'd be like, okay, it's surprising, but it makes sense. Juliana Pena. How? I'm fucking speechless. Thinking about it now, it's giving me more of a fucking headache. Cause it just doesn't make sense. Make it make sense, man. It doesn't. It fucking just doesn't. If you watch the crowd after the fight too, fucking Miesha Tate shocked. She's even like, fuck, I couldn't beat Nunes, but this bitch can? Fucking Kayla Harrison was there. She's furious. She fucking was like, oh yeah, Alpha, I'm gonna be fighting that bitch next. No, you ain't. No, you fucking ain't. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Juliana Pena is the UFC champion after beating Nunes! Which, by the way, the thing that locks in the case for Val being the GOAT, at least right now, the greatest, the best female fighter in the world, she beat Pena back in 2017, I think, around that time. So, if Pena comes back in a rematch and beats Nunes again, I'm done. I'm done with MMA. This shit's bullshit. There's no fucking way, man. This is the biggest upset in UFC history. Sorry, Matt Serra, GSP. Sorry, Anderson Silva, Chris Weidman. Sorry, Rose and JJ, I don't fucking know. Biggest upset in UFC history. Cut and dry, easily. What else do you want to say? Now, like, obviously they're gonna run it back, but now that division just got even more fucked. What now? So, the only other, what do you do with featherweight? Because now that rematch won't happen till at least March? May? April, May, March. I would be shocked if it didn't happen till like June. That rematch won't happen for months. Because Nunes is gonna want to be a mom and yada yada yada. So now, featherweight, it's fucked. Norman Dumont, who was, if they couldn't sign Kayla Harrison, would have probably fought her next at featherweight. And didn't do nothing. Irene Aldana was gonna fight GDR. She just got unranked. So it's like, what the fuck do you do? What do you do here now? What have you done for me lately? UFC did not think this was gonna happen. I can't get that. Hell, I'll give Juliana Pena all the respect in the world. Fucking props. I don't like you. I think you're kind of annoying. All the props in the world. You did it. You did it. Can't get mad at her. No one shit on her. Give Juliana Pena her props. Give her her flowers. You can't get mad at that, man. She did it. She fucking did it. I did not think it was gonna happen. If you watch my recap or a breakdown, I said it should be minus 5,000. Apparently not. If you picked Pena, if you laid $10, $50, $100 on Pena, you're swimming in fucking gold. So, I don't know what to say anymore. I honestly don't know what to say. Juliana Pena is UFC champion. Jermaine Nunes lost. I got props. I'll give Pena all the props in the world. You did it. It wasn't a fluke decision. It wasn't a bad stoppage. It wasn't a fluke anything. You beat her. You beat her. Props, Julie. I don't like you, but props. And then, to end the night, a lot of people would call this an upset. I don't know how. Charlie Olives versus Dustin Poirier. A lot of people call this an upset. I don't see how you can. That's disrespecting Do Bronx even more than people already do. And to recap this, round 1 went just like a Charlie Oliveira fight. Get beat up in round 1, come back. And that's what happened. Dustin easily won round 1. Where is the scorecard here? Yeah, he easily won round 1, but then Charles Oliveira did his thing. He comes back in round 2, gets the takedown, lays on him, makes it 1-1 going into the third. Round 3, off the bat, less than a minute in, gets on his back, and looks for the rear naked choke, and he gets it. Charles Oliveira. People keep counting this little motherfucker out, and he keeps proving everyone wrong. He might not look like a fighter, he's a fighter, man. Everyone wants to keep counting him out. Why? I sent my breakdown. Why are people counting this guy out? People who act like Dustin's the real champ for doing what? Being Dan Hooker? Conor McGregor? Twice? Good for you. Beat the champ. Sorry, man. Dustin Poirier down is one of the greatest fighters to never win the belt. Yes. Could he still win the belt in the future? I guess. But I'm not at this point. Yeah, he's 32. So let's say the earliest he gets another title shot when he's 34, 2023, because he'll probably fight Michael Chandler next, and that fight probably won't happen until summer next year. So the earliest he gets a title shot, what, February 2023? If Charlie's even still champion, which I'll get to Charlie in a minute, but now Dustin's gonna pray for that Conor rematch because now he just lost. If he would have won, he'd be fighting Justin Gaethje next. Losing, he didn't even think about losing. He was thinking about winning, celebrating. Got to count people. He got in his own head, and even in his post-fight, he said he didn't want to do exactly what he did. He didn't want to go out in round 1 and gas himself. What does he do? He goes out in round 1 and gasses himself. So, do you feel bad for Poirier? In a way, you kind of got to. At the same time, it's very hard to feel bad for Poirier. You did it to yourself. Against Khabib, okay, no one thought you were going to win. Against Charlie, everyone thought you were going to win. And then you just don't. I don't know. One of the greatest fighters to never win a belt, probably. And for Charlie Olive, great fucking performance. He did it again. Get beat in round 1, come back in round 2 and 3 and 4 and late. And people knowing, oh, if it gets past round 2, Charlie's dead. He fucking won in round 3, man. Why do people count this guy out? Against Ferguson, oh, Tony's gonna do Tony things. Even though I picked Tony, but pure biased. He wins. Oh, Chandler's gonna beat him. He wins. Poirier's gonna beat him. He wins. What's next? Gaethje's gonna beat him. He wins. Then what? Islam's gonna beat him. He wins. Then what? If Charles Oliveira in his next 2 fights beats Justin Gaethje and Islam Makhachev, he could be the greatest lightweight of all time. Right now, I think he's on the cusp of passing BJ Penn. But if he beats Gaethje, he passes BJ. If he beats Islam, he gets in that conversation with fucking Khabib. Well, we all know, and like that, we all know he's gonna fight Justin Gaethje next. Dana's even said the winner gets Justin Gaethje, which is like fighting the boogeyman. I'm not confident. I'll say that much. I'm not thrilled for that fight. If being a Charlie Olive fan, but who doesn't like Justin Gaethje? It's a win-win situation. If Charlie loses, Gaethje gets the belt. If Gaethje loses, Charlie keeps the belt. So it's like, you really lose? I don't think so. Man, you gotta stop counting him out, people. You gotta stop fucking counting him out. But that was the card. You had the greatest upset in the MMA history. You had the most counted out motherfucker in MMA come back and win. The Sugar Show Cody, Cruz, Emmett, Ty, Ryan Hall, fucking Joff Neal. Great card. Would I say card of the year? Probably not. But it's up there. It'll definitely be up there by the end of the year. Which, yeah. To say how I did on picks, I went 8 of 14, 4 perfect, 565. Sorry. Fuck. Hour video. No wonder my voice is fucked. I only got obviously 6 fights wrong. Cachoeira, Costa, Maverick, Garbrandt, Ponzinibbio, Nunez. I knew I was gonna get Garbrandt wrong because I only picked him biased. Not think I'd get Nunez wrong, but that's how the cookie crumbles. Yeah, the bonuses were performance of the night went to Bruno Silva, to Taito Ivasa, Sean O'Malley, Kai France, Juliana Pena, Charles Oliveira. Five of the night went to Cruz and Pedro. I would have gave a bonus to definitely Bruno Silva. Maybe just a D Cruz. Sean for sure, Kai for sure. I would give 5 night and a bonus to Juliana Pena, and 2 Bronx definitely deserves a bonus. I would like Juliana Pena deserves it, man. I don't like her, but God, you gotta respect that shit. And now we are on the road to the last card of the year as a Black Beast and Chris Dawkins. I'm hyped for that next week. Shit thing I might not watch it live because I'm going to the Browns game. But I'll have a breakdown for you on Friday, same time as this premiering, most likely. I don't know about same time, but definitely will be happening on Friday. And I might have a recap. If it's not a great recap, then I didn't really watch the card. I'm gonna go back and watch. If I missed the card, I'll go back and watch it. But at the end of the day, man, what a card, man. My longest video. How could it not be with Pena winning? But yeah, respect to Pena, respect to Charlie. Gotta stop counting him out. And the Sugar Show, baby, 16 though. Hope you enjoyed the long fucking recap. And with that being said, guys, RX out. Respect to Pena, man.